So my name is Liam Will. I am an ACC Senator. I would say that this was a year of growth. For example, I learned more about what makes a project successful, how to navigate campus bureaucracy, how to take a step back, how to take self-care. So first, we were really happy that we partnered with the Residential Hall Assembly to, create and lead a basic needs fair, just to kind of bring forth resources that we felt are essential for first-year students to kind of have more exposure to and see. We also helped get the New York Times and Wall Street Journal free for all UC Berkeley students. We also engaged with the UC Berkeley Office of Emergency Management to help get hand sanitizers in dorms in different campus spaces. This was when the pandemic was first starting to make news and its potential reach. We're really thankful for the efforts of the staff members in that UC Berkeley office. We also are thankful for the relationships we built with the student union, the UC Berkeley's Office of Communications and Public Affairs, and Basic Needs Centered Spaces. And we hope to continue to build on these relationships next year. We also gave back to the community, including the Gill Tract Farm. We wanted to provide some time and space during our first semester to visit and provide our time to give back. We also co-led a working group with the goal of making club funding and grants more accessible. So that includes a Lead Center website, as at the moment, for anyone who wants to look through, sometimes it can be very difficult to find what someone wants to specifically look for. For things that I did not expect, I guess the first thing was just, how much I needed to learn or how much I need to learn more about navigating bureaucracy. That is essential for projects to be effective, or if you need to get resolutions through, for example, or if you want to advocate on certain things with students, how to bring that forth to the campus administration, and just kind of like learning more about like how can we do that in the best way possible. And also the pandemic. But to adapt to the pandemic, I think we all just need to learn shifting our priorities just to make sure that, most offices' time and its spaces and resources are used to assist students who are most impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Building on advocacy skills, and I'm sure that that is something that everyone goes on when they enter the ACC. In my words, I guess I would say it's more about, working to listen to communities, learning how to make, just projects as effective as possible. First thing is that we'd want to examine the operational policies within event services and its relation to different like basic needs centered spaces. For example, like if there's like food waste from clubs or different organizations, if they hold an event on campus, like how can we make sure that like, if there really isn't a plan for that food, is there a way where we can ensure that that's donated to the right spaces and to make sure that the plan for that is as strong as possible. We just want to make sure that we address the fact that we might have poor air quality again this fall semester. How can we support students who live in housing that is not fully ventilated or equipped to handle with poor air quality outside? In some houses, the AQI inside is AQI outside. We also just want to make sure that like career resources are as strong as possible. So one thing we'd love to do is just to help expand Cal Alumni Association's externship program, where it's kind of like you job shadow for like a couple days or a couple weeks over winter break. So it's like, can we work with this alumni network? We also want to focus more on open access, like textbooks, just to really make sure that like textbooks can be as affordable to students as possible. So that is a combination of helping with advocacy that incentivizes professors to change their textbooks that, that is all on B courses or that students don't have to purchase it. How can we emulate other campuses? Right now we're reaching to other UC student governments to kind of see like how their campus communication systems work and how can we make sure that, communication from the campus administration and actually ACC as well, like how can we make that as strong as possible to students? The BSC does have a long-term plan to increase the amount of EOP students in their spaces. So we want to make sure that part of our office is used to kind of support that initiative. I'm very excited to continue on this work for the next year. And I cannot wait to continue planning for the fall semester.